I hereby call to order this meeting of the Triton Regional School Committee on September 17, 2025 at 7 p.m. I am Linda Lukovsky, Chair of the School Committee. I want to welcome everyone here tonight. A reminder that this meeting is being audio and video recorded. I'm going to read our vision statement. We are a community of learners known for our unwavering commitment to meeting the needs of all students. Through the adoption of best practices and active partnership with families in the wider community who are united in supporting the development of engaged, successful, responsible, resilient learners. Students will be well prepared to be ethical, empathetic, and contributing citizens. Can we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I would like to welcome Foster Campbell as our new student representative to the school committee, and he is going to give us his update.
Hello, I'm Foster Campbell, and I followed my update. My first order is about the phone policy, and personally I believe it is going pretty well compared to what beliefs I thought it might not have. And, is that his mic? Yeah, it's the, just switch it out from Thank you. There hasn't been too many cases where I haven't seen anybody purposely not putting their phone into a rack. I think it hasn't caused a... Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Testing, what? Yep.
Yeah, no. Okay, it must be. Yeah, I mean,
Is it okay in the feed? I'll check. Okay. As long as it's good in the feed, you can just turn the speakers down in the room so we don't have to. We don't have a big audience tonight. Can everyone hear okay? Yeah, everyone, I think we're good. Okay, so keep going.
Anyways, I think it's being accepted pretty well. I mean, I feel like in some cases, some kids are realizing that maybe not having their phone in school is a good idea, but then again, I feel there are some flaws that come with it. I've heard from some students that it can be hard with communicating, as some have relatives within the school and have to communicate for rides, and sometimes the time in between classes isn't quite enough to communicate with your little brother going, oh, I'll pick you up here or there, and sometimes that can be a nuisance. Another thing I've heard is people are missing music as it helps them focus. I know that isn't something that's normally allowed in school, but in some cases, I mean, my mom's a teacher in Andover. She finds that it helps her students focus sometimes during tests, as long as they can have the phone visible showing the music they're playing. People don't like it having to study sometimes too, because a lot of times, you don't have as much work to do. Sometimes you have a free study where there's much to do other than play cool math games. And for the student council kind of happenings, we have started planning for haunted halls, which I believe will be the 25th. So, yeah, clear your schedules. We're also forming a pep rally group for maybe some school events, get people really going. And the only other main thing I thought to think about, or talk about, or bring up was the new schedule. It's kind of one of those things that is what it is, but some people are kind of like, after lunch sometimes, like, the reward for waiting for second lunch last year was you had one class left, but it's one of those things where it is what it is. And that's pretty much all I have. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask.
Does anybody have any questions? Foster, welcome. The next item is oral communications from the...
Can I just say real quick? I'm hoping this is like you probably know this already, but you are welcome to take part in any of the discussions that we're having, and we tend to love that around the table. The only thing you can't do is vote, so totally understand if you have to leave, but if you want to stay, I think it's always a good experience for us to have a student voice at the table, so thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Should be saying this into the mic, although it's not being recorded. Right, it's not a requirement that they're live streamed. That is a normal thing. It's not, there have certainly been times in the past when it hasn't been streaming. We've had the recording and been able to post it. So this is